Where are we heading? This way. No, come back. Come back. Come back. There we go. We weren't quite out of the gravity well of the planet. I don't want to fly towards that. Let's fly over top of them, shall we? Let's fly even more over top of them. Man, that is cool looking. I feel like I say that every single time I fly past. It's like, that's cool. This game is cool. It's really pretty. It's really nice looking. It really gives you the feeling that you're building like a massive interplanetary factory. It's nice. It's nice. Look, don't mess with me, and I won't mess with you. It's okay. The pinnacle of mechanical engineering in the previous era, although its past glory has waned due to cosmic radiation, its internal mechanism is still functional. Constructs relay stations and does all sorts of bad stuff to you. Fair enough. There we go. Oh! No. No. No, 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 nope, 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 nope. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I got too close. I flew too close to the sun and I got burned. Are they still following me? No. No, we're okay. That was a little bit terrifying.
Cruise ended.
Man, I'm so glad I can't crash into the planet and die. All right, let's head this way.
Research complete.
This is the only silicone in the system. Well, no, I lied. There's this, and then there's this over here. That's it. That's all we got. That's all she wrote. April Fool's update, splat. Yeah. No, not that. I want strange matter. Yes. All right, where do I even begin here? I lied. I want geothermal power. Where is geothermal power? I think it's down here. Geothermal extraction right there. Alright, so we need to grab this. And we need to stop that. There we go. Yep, I got it. We'll grab that. We'll grab geothermal extraction. Is there anything there problematic? Kind of. Mostly because I don't have access to most of my resources. But whatever, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, first things first. We need to produce microcrystalline components. Is there any copper nearby? There is over here. That's pretty far away. Whatever, it's fine. Can we... No, we have no soil pile. Great. Great. I love it. Whatever, it's fine. We're fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, well, first things first, we need to produce a bunch of copper ingots. I think the best place to do that is on this little spit of an island here. go.
Insufficient materials.
And we're gonna have to wait a hot minute to actually build these. That's okay. We can make some more plans while we're at it. So we're gonna have all of this copper come around. There's gonna be a couple things we're gonna do with it. First things first, we need it to produce, what are they called?
Research complete.
Oh yeah, no, it just literally produces microcrystal. I thought for a second we needed circuit boards for that. Which, I mean, we will need circuit boards to produce processors, because it requires both microcrystalline components and processors. Which is a good question. Do we have any iron nearby? If we have iron nearby, we're set. It's just... iron's just going to be a little bit harder, huh? It's all the way out there. Quite close to the dark fog. Extremely close to the dark fog. Is there any other iron on this planet that's closer? No. It's all close to the dark fog. This is the one that's the least close to the dark fog, and it's like evenly spaced between the two. Okay. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. What's going on here? What? Where's my silicon miners? No. They were here the last time that I was here. And I never got informed that they were destroyed. Unless I accidentally, I don't know, gobbled them up. But, there was definitely an attack because all of these were either at 50 or 100. But none of these were destroyed. Huh. That's weird. Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about that. It's not a big deal. It's just kind of obnoxious. Alright, so we're going to need an interstellar logistics station. Where are we gonna put it? I don't know. I mean, I guess we could just plop it right there, yeah? Yeah, it's gonna take a while to power that chonker. Yeah, maybe we don't do that just yet. That might be a little bit much. Let's get everything else working first. And get geothermal extraction off the ground.
Light mode.
Ooh. Let's not fall into the lava, shall we? Maybe the mining machines weren't here the last time I was here. That's still so weird.
Replication complete.
Whatever. It's not a big deal. Yeah, problem solved. Oh, is it trying to replace it to tier 2? Don't do that. That was completely unnecessary by me, by the way. There is definitely an easier way to do that. But that's okay. There we go. Okay.
Flight mode.
Whatever. Let's come over here and plop down a couple mining machines. There we go. Go ahead and put a storage tank on top of that, just in case. I don't think we'll really need it. We're going to be using so much copper that it's just never gonna be used, but it's fine.
A landing relay station detected.
What do you mean, a landing relay station? A relay station is landing on Svalison 1. The Dark Flag Space Hive regularly dispatches relay stations to land on planets to collect matter. Expel or destroy relay stations to suppress the tendency of the Hive. A relay station cannot land on surfaces covered by a planetary shield. What?
Flight mode.
Don't do that. That's illegal. Hey! Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. No, come back. New friends. I don't want new friends. I have enough friends as it is.
Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Hey, stop it. That's illegal. You stop that right now, good sir. Well, this is climactic. I probably need to destroy it, right? Not just the pad below it.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Hey, we destroyed a dark fog base.
No matter what dark fog does.
Yeah, I'm unstoppable.
Here comes the dawn.
How do we kill this thing?
Completely destroy the planetary base.
Ooh.
Dark fog
Hey.
core driller can't stop us from expanding
Hey.
factories on its ruins.
Hey,
You can bury the driller by using foundation,
hey.
yet a great amount of soil piles will be consumed.
You need to fill in or build a geothermal in the hole to remove the relay and break it. I mean,
Flight mode.
in theory, I can do that. Oh, it says right there. Uniswipe foundation required 258. Soft piles insufficient. 10,000 dirt. Can we jump down there? No. We can just kind of hang out here. We'll just chill. No, we have other things that we need to do. We'll deal with that later. Or it will deal with us later. One or the other. Okay, so what was I doing? Yeah, so we're restarting production of that. That's good. And we're starting to get this down. That's also good. Oof, that's burning through a lot of power already. course, the one thing that I forgot to bring in all this preparation is actually some power generation to last until we get geothermal extraction. Of course. So what do we need? We need, like, these photon combiners. Okay, we do have the stuff to build that. Fair enough. Cool. Alright, so we're going to be using copper for a lot of things. So we're going to build a chunky storage area here. Plug that in there. Okay. Do I have any power here? I mean, I guess I could plop down a bunch of solar panels. The problem is that, like, we're near the equator, so plopping down solar panels at the equator, it'll work occasionally, but not very often. I guess it's something. It is indeed something. We are pretty close to the sun, so that'll help a bit. There we go. Actually, how does solar power work here? Or how well does solar power work here? Actually, solar energy ratio is pretty good here. 135%. Mostly due to how close it is to the star, I'm sure. So yeah, that'll actually work pretty okay. So one thing we need to do here is produce weapons. We don't really need a ridiculous amount. We only probably need one assembly machine pumping out ammo. Especially because we can plop a splitter down and basically have that cover everything.
Research complete.
There we go, there's geothermal power.
Insufficient materials.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. We don't have the steel to produce more than 2 geothermal plants. That's okay. It's functional. It's something anyhow. Yeah, so now we basically need to put Gauss turrets all around my area defensively. Stop flashing. That's hard on the eyes. Oops. I don't necessarily know which way they're going to be attacking from, because they're kind of everywhere on this planet. And we're probably going to have to move these out as we expand production. But I do want to make sure I have these set up now so that I can adjust them later as needed. We'll get rid of these guys. Okay. This is the thing that's going to take probably the most conveyors. And probably a lot of power, too. Collides with other objects. What other objects are you colliding with? Don't lie, game. That's the whole point. Game. Game, please. It's just being weird. There we go.
Insufficient materials.
Turn too far? Stop it. Stop giving me sass, game. It's okay, I promise. There we go. I like how I plan to have, like, 2 loops going from either end, and instead I'm just, like, setting up one big loop. That sounds pretty much exactly like my default tendency, honestly. Just do things smarter, and then set things up in a dumber way. Also, yeah, our one geothermal station should be done. So can we go plug that hole now? I mean, it seems like a bit of a waste to plug it with one of our 2 hole geothermal wells. But, you know.
Extraterrestrial dark fog is assaulting.
Dark fog is attacking my main base. That's okay.
Dark fog base core destroyed.
Okay, so we can plop a geothermal plant in there. I guess that means we win. We win the game, right? Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, good sir. Or madam. I can't really tell. There it goes.
Building destroyed.
I could just remove it. I don't need it now. Yeah.
Building destroyed.
I'm sure it's fine. They're fine. My base is fine. Don't worry about it.
Building destroyed.
It's okay. Nothing bad is happening.
Building destroyed.
I may want to go back and check on that. I may want to go back and check on that. There's still 3 units somewhere. I'm gonna have to go back and check on that.
Building destroyed.
Let's get this kind of set up, and then we'll go solve that problem.
Building destroyed.
I do have more defenses than just what's in the edges of the base, but maybe they're just not flying around that.
Replication destroyed. Building destroyed. Building destroyed.
There we go.
Flight mode.
Okay, are we good to go here?
Building destroyed.
It at least looks like we're good to go here. Let's go take care of whatever this mess is.
Building destroyed.
Oh, good. The dark fog is between me and it. Whatever. We'll go around. Why am I still getting the notification that there's a relay
Building
station
destroyed.
on that planet? I don't know. It's not a big deal. We'll figure it out later.
Building destroyed.
It will stay forever until you unpin it? Oh. Okay, I guess that's fair. That's a little bit weird, but it's fine.
Building destroyed. Building destroyed.
All right, let's see. Let's see what mess we're
Building destroyed.
flying into here. You know, it's funny. I was talking a lot about how the dark fog is not really that dangerous, as I almost fly right into it. And then they come in and they wreak havoc on my base. It's a little bit funny. Alright. Where are these stray units that are just wreaking havoc? Stop that. That's enough.
A building has been destroyed by dark fog. Engineer, hold the left mouse button on the gray hologram to instantly reconstruct it. Ensure the corresponding items are available in your inventory. Alternatively, you can press X.
Insufficient materials.
We randomly have a bunch of extra bullets, and I don't know where they came from. Whatever, it's fine. It was probably happening when... Oh, I know what happened. It was when I was deleting all of those turrets to adjust them. They moved to another... Or they had a bunch of bullets left in them. Okay.
Flight mode.
We did lose a bunch of solar
Insufficient
panels in
materials.
that. You don't actually have enough silicone. You don't actually have enough silicone to replace them. So what? It looks like they just kind of rolled in here. Which was why my defenses didn't work very well, because it didn't go quite far enough over. I guess that's fair. I struggle to complain about that too much. Okay, let's go put these extra bullets away. Where's our production for those? Over here. Oh, no. Never mind. I'm just gonna have them forever.
Flight mode.
Okay, that's fine. Where's my silicone? There it is.
Replication complete. Insufficient materials.
Well, while we're
Insufficient
here,
materials.
at least we could get some more steel for geothermal power. Which is one of the things I was concerned about, because we didn't actually bring any steel. our steel production is lacking. Maybe because we only have 2 arc smelters that are generating steel. But our steel production is a little sad. What are we even using steel production for? Oh, the aluminum. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that eventually. You know whose problem that sounds like? That sounds like future me's problem.
Application complete.
Alright, let's get our base fixed up. Let's, I guess we're gonna build a couple more cannons.
Insufficient materials.
Why not?
Insufficient materials. A landing relay station detected.
What? Is Balleston 4 now? They're not messing around anymore, are they? Apparently the Dark Fog has woken up and decided, hey, maybe we should do something. Okay, alright, I guess that's fair. I guess it's a good thing I'm starting to work on these combat researches, yeah? It's a ground fighter. It's a bit weird to use ground fighters in a space game. Whatever, we'll research it.
Replication complete.
All right, let's go solve this base over here, shall we? I'm not going over here permanently. I need to pick up a bunch of iron, so I need to go back to our main base and grab iron first. But at least we can solve this problem right now.
Cruise ended. Dark Fog base core destroyed.
There we go. And we can just plop a geothermal in there too, right? We can. That seems a bit weird. Like, I'm sure, like, obviously that's an intended thing to chase off the Dark Fog with a geothermal power station, because otherwise they wouldn't let you do it. But it's weird that they let you do it. This seems like a lot more sensical of a way to approach it. But you have limited soil piles, so that's why you don't want to do that. Yeah, not enough soil pile. Whatever, it is what it is.
Cruise mode.
I don't make the game. It's not my problem. A geothermal station in that hole makes a lot of power. Yeah. It's like 300%. It's just a little bit weird, that's all. Like I said, it's clearly an intended function. Because as you said, geothermal stations specifically in those areas generate a lot of power. But it's just kind of weird that
Cruise ended.
that just makes the dark fog go, well, I guess we can't do anything about that now. Let's go home.
Flight
It's just
mode.
weird, that's all. No biggie. Not a big deal, it just is. Okay, so we expanded our defenses over here a little bit, so that should hopefully resolve any other attacks. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of iron and head back to the first planet in the system. This is Valison 1. Okay, how does our... Okay, yeah, we actually have plenty of fuel.
Flight mode.
Those deuterium cores do quite well for fuel generation. Quite well indeed.
Research complete.
So what do we need to produce these precision drones? Honestly, a lot of stuff we already have. Same with the attack drones. Oh, no, planet. No, no, dark fog.
Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
This is fine. We're fine. I think I made the dark fog mad. Go home. That's right. You go over there and you think about what you've done. All right. Let's figure out what we're gonna do here. Yeah. All right. So we have geothermal power.
Flight mode.
We're gonna do some of that. Too close to another geothermal plant. Nah. You can plop it over here, I guess. I think we're building another one, so this should be fine. Are we building another one?
Materials.
No. I lied. Now we're building another one. Okay. So we can load up our extra ammo into here because we don't need it. All right. So we have copper. We're going to take this one step at a time. We have copper and we have silicon.
Fabrication complete.
So we're going to use that to produce more of the things that I need. Go. I'd like to... Yeah, we'll just do that. So this is going to produce just a little bit of these microcrystalline components. We need microcrystalline components and we need processors. We need both of those things. What did we need the iron for? We were going to do something with the iron, and I don't remember what. Oh, right, we need it to produce circuit boards. That's right, I forgot. I always forget about that. I always forget that circuit boards exist. All right.
Replication complete.
So we're gonna get 3 of these. Nice. Is 3 too little? Is it too many? It's not enough. In the grand scheme of things, it's not enough. We need like a whole planet full of silicon and copper to make this system work, and we're not going to find it in this system. So we just kind of got to deal with what we're dealt with.
Relay station detected.
Man, the dark fog really is not playing around, is it? Okay. Well, we'll deal with that here in a minute. I think the game is telling me something. It's telling me that I need to start focusing on dealing with the dark fog. It's telling me that I've played reindeer games long enough with it.
Light mode.
They made a relay, and I think it'll keep drilling holes until the relay is destroyed. Probably. Yeah, let's go deal with that. I think that's on my main planet, so I don't really want that to be... Oh no, that's not on my main planet. Whatever, I'm not worried about it then.
Cruise ended.
You know what? If they want another relay on that planet, they can have another relay on that planet. There's 3 on this planet, and this planet's doing just fine. Will I regret those words? Absolutely. Right. No, iron over here. Okay. I think we only really need 1 mine. We're just gonna run it like that. That seems like they're too close together. And we're also going to have to run turrets all along this line. I can adjust the spacing with plus or minus while dragging buildings. That's good advice that I probably will not remember. I appreciate it, but my memory is not that good. I'm just bad. I'm just bad at video games. What can I say? Let's see. Smelt that. Like that.
Insufficient materials.
There we go. This is literally just going to be used for processors. The thing is that I do need, like... I need a lot of defenses out here to protect this little spit of land, or it's going to get destroyed every single time the Dark Fog attacks. It's just something that I need to keep in mind. I also need to get copper over here. I have plans. Like, my brain, I can see what I'm trying to do inside of my brain. And it is probably bad, but let's not worry about that right now, shall we? Let's just worry about what's going on right in front of my face. What am I doing? Why am I so bad at video games? Let's see, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. There we go. Alright, so we have the copper coming in. Not the copper. This is definitely iron and not copper. We can very easily grab the copper from here, though. Honestly... So, I don't recommend people do this, ever. Even though I've done it multiple times. But I'm just gonna run the copper, like, around. That's not copper. No, stop. Why am I bad? Why can't I recognize the difference between copper and not copper? Anyway, as I was saying, I'm just gonna run the copper around. Like this. Honestly, that works okay. We can deal with that. A solution to defense is offense. Right. You're right. You're 100% right. It is something that I have thought about. We'll say that much. Yeah, see, the thing is that, like, this is going to be eating both copper resources, and once they're all in full production, I'm probably going to struggle to get enough copper out. I'll have to probably pull more copper. And that's why I don't recommend this. I don't recommend supplying multiple supply chains with one belt. It's just not a good idea. In this case, though, I've already admitted defeat and realized that this is going to be a god-awful setup, and have decided to accept my fate. I have decided to accept my fate. This is my life now. I'm gonna build 10 more of those. This whole plan is going to need to have a complete rebuild at some point anyway. As is every other planet that I have touched. Whatever. We have our processors. They're automated. I've automated my processors, guys. It's a miracle. Oh, it's so beautiful. It brings a tear to my eye. And the tear is definitely of joy and not pain. We're just gonna build an interstellar logistics system now. We're gonna fill it with sadness and despair and pain. And then we're gonna feed these processors into it. We're gonna feed our processors right in there. Just like that. beautiful. It's sucking all of the power. That's okay. We're not done.
Replication complete.
We're still not done. This has become the most important outpost in probably my entire star cluster. Just because this is where the silicon is. Once this gets charged up, our power situation here won't be that bad. Until then, it's gonna be a little sad. Just a little bit sad, though. Not super sad. Okay.
Flight mode.
So, let's grab these guys. And we're just gonna kind of create these like clusters of 3. And where one ends, the other is going to begin. And it's just gonna run up the entire length of this until we get to the end, where we're going to have one there and like, let's see, the resources there and like 2 there. I'm definitely using way too many of these poles, but that's okay. Not a big deal. If I run out, there's always the stone recipe. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Don't tempt me. I'll refine all of my stone into silicon. I will. I will smash rocks together for infinite silicon. It will only take the entirety of my life to produce, like, 2 silicon. Okay. You can just run this out here, yeah. Why? I can literally just... I can literally just do this. I can get rid of this gun anyway. I don't need it anymore. There we go. No, what have I done? What have I done? Please. Ah! Stop it. Stop. Stop it. I don't want it anymore. There we go. Man, why can't the world be flat? Why can't the flat earthers be right? Imagine a world where the flat earthers were right, and it would make building on these planets so much easier. I think there's other problems with that idea, but let's not worry about that. There we go. Oh no, is this the same problem? No, it's not. Dyson Sphere Program. There we go. I think they just call that a solar panel. I could be wrong about that, but I think they just call that a solar panel. There we go. We could just kind of plop this guy in here. This is a waste of belts, by the way. But whatever. It's fine. We have infinite belts, so I'm not too concerned. Alright. We have a defended base. You know what would make defending this base even better? We have titanium right here. Missiles. We have 104,000 coal, and you want to build missiles? Let's see, where is it? It's right there. Yeah. Oh, man, you're probably right. We should expand out past the Gauss turrets eventually. Also, hello, Dark Fog. Fancy meeting you here. I'll tell you where we're not going. Literally anywhere. For the next few minutes. I mean, I guess we could fly around that way. That's a fair point. Okay, so here's the thing. We could surround the hive bases with turrets just outside their range. It's true. What's bottlenecking us? Is it just slow production of these things? Yeah. Yeah, it's just this. And I knew this was going to be a problem coming into it.
Dark fog clusters launching an assault. Flight mode.
It's actually the dark fog cluster on this planet. I don't like the way these guys are coming. I'm gonna drop a couple more turrets here just to be on the safe side. There's a gap. There was a gap right here, and that made me concerned. So hopefully that'll shore up the defenses a little bit. And we're gonna upgrade these guys just to get a little wee bit of efficiency. It's not going to be a lot. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be great. I can always split the bullet line. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing necessarily wrong. Sorry, I was choking on my my tongue there for a second. There's not necessarily anything wrong with the like single contiguous bullet line. We don't really use a lot of bullets. That is a problem. But yeah, I could always split the bullet line, make it a little bit better than that. And I can split the bullet line and protect this geothermal power station a little bit better too. But honestly, they didn't seem too interested in the geothermal power station. I don't know. Maybe maybe they will later. Who knows? Who knows what's going on in those dead eyes? I've had worse bases, but I mean, I say that I've never had to deal with the dark fog before, so like maybe I haven't ever had a worse base, a worse defended base. But I've definitely had dumber setups. Whatever. We're going to go home. I want to build some of these drones. I want to take the fight to the dark fog. I want to get spaceships. I don't think I can get a spaceship yet. I need purple. I need blue. I need blue and I need purple. The ladies like blue. But now that we have, like, some kind of processor production, I feel less bad about going into information matrices.
Dark fog cluster is launching an assault. Flight mode.
It's just going to be all day with these guys. You know what? I'm not going to do anything in this fight because I want to make sure that the defenses will actually hold.
Flight mode.
They're doing pretty okay. They're doing pretty okay. I'm gonna put a couple more Gauss turrets on this line. So do they only keep... Hold on. I want to test this theory. Do they really only keep like 5 bullets on them when... Huh. That's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird that the when it fed by a belt, they only keep 5 bullets on them. That would be like if you had a machine gun, and because you had like a belt of bullets on it, you only like fired 5 shots at a time. Yeah, it's a fair point. It's 5 bullet boxes and not 5 bullets, and every bullet box has like 30 shots in it. But still, it's kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. Why wouldn't it max them out? I mean, it can very clearly it can carry more. Whatever. It's just a little thing. It's not a big deal. It's just a little thing.
Flight mode.
Overall, though, like, as much as I'm ragging on this little tiny outpost here, I'm relatively satisfied with it. Otherwise, I would eat a ton of bullets from the belt for no reason. What if we get really attacked, though? What if we get attacked by like 1,000,000 Dark Fog? Do you think that's going to be enough bullets for 1,000,000 Dark Fog? But yeah, I came here. I accomplished my goal. I think it's fairly well defended. It could be worse. It could be better. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I have all of this funneled into this interstellar logistics system. We need to build another one. And funnily enough, like, we could just steal the processors here to build another one. We need one for our home world. You doubt they can fire fast enough to run out as long as you keep producing them? It's a fair point. That's so much easier. Now we don't have to produce the processors. We can really start expediting some of this production. Also, our missile turret and matrix labs got proliferated. Wait, does that actually help? Does proliferating the building actually help improve its efficiency? No? Ah! I mean, I kind of figured that would be the answer, but no. I'm gonna steal some of these. You only get 2. Alright, let's head back to base. I think it's about time that I call it for the night. Let's, where's the dark... Let's see if we can go fast enough.
Cruise mode.
Go faster.
Research complete.
I don't know exactly where we're flying. I just know we're flying away from the dark fog. let's head back around. Okay, we need to go to this Valison 3. Alright, so we need these fiber optics to produce
Complete.
the purple matrices. I think that's going to be our next step. We need to expand in the galaxy. We need to produce the purple matrices. We need to make a plan. And we need to start clearing out some of this dark fog because it is starting to become a nuisance. Wow. Alright.
Flight mode.
So our research is over here. We want to produce our purple cubes somewhere close to our research. That way we don't have to traverse the universe. Man, I wish I set this up in a slightly better way so we could funnel all 5 researches into this. I don't think as it is, unless we completely rework the space, we're not really going to have the room to funnel the gravity matrices into it. Not really. I mean, it'll take some work. We'll have to adjust some things. Maybe we can make it work. Alright, let's plop this bad boy. Hold this phone. We need... Okay. We need carbon nanotubes for the proliferator. Do I really want to build that close to our other interstellar logistics station? I'm getting a little bit tongue-tied. It's 1:30 in the morning. It's just about time for me to call it a night, and
Flight mode.
I'm getting a little bit tired here. Where do we want to put this? Let's think about this. We need processors. What do we need processors for? Everything. Basically, we need it for everything. But a lot of this stuff we're going to probably just be making as we needed. We're probably not going to mass produce a lot of this stuff. So we need these fiber optics. They're not fiber optics. I'm going to be calling them fiber optics forever, though, because they look like what I would believe that fiber optics would look like. These guys need crystal silicon and plastic and carbon nanotubes. Okay, so if we... A lot of this stuff is stuff that we need for the proliferator as well, specifically the carbon nanotubes. So we have carbon nanotubes here. They are totally fiber optics. That's exactly what they look like. I don't know why they're called anything different. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the interstellar logistics station for this over here. We're going to put it... I don't know. We should probably move this gun line out a little bit. I don't know which way this runs. It runs this way. So we're just gonna, like, do this, I guess. Like that. This is just to give us a little bit more breathing room. That's the primary goal of this little adjustment here.
Extraterrestrial dark fog is assaulting.
Well, I hope it's good enough. I hope the defenses are good enough. And we're gonna find out. A little bit of damage, but we're good. We'll have to go back and repair that damage because we don't have a command and control station there.
Flight mode.
Which, honestly, is probably a huge oversight on my part. It's something I should resolve. I almost want to say before I end the stream, but it's not going to be before I end the stream. I need to call it a night. It's going to start getting to the point where I'm going to make worse decisions than I already am. And it's going to be a problem. I'm just going to remove all litter from the universe. Hopefully nothing worth anything dropped. Alright, and then we're going to stick our interstellar logistics system right here. And we're going to power it. There it is. I was like, I know I had 3 of these somewhere. Give me silicon. Give me... this is probably a little bit redundant to be demanding both high purity silicon and crystal silicon. But that's okay. And give me processors. Now, I'm a little bit worried about our supply lines flying through the dark fog hive. That'll probably cause a problem at some point. They can't attack vessels, thankfully. That's stupid. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It is a lifesaver that they don't. But it is kind of dumb if you think about it. Like, why wouldn't they attack the defenseless transports with valuable resources in it, right? You know, why wouldn't you? Alright, folks. We are almost 20 hours into this playthrough. They steal Dyson Sphere power? I guess that's fair. We are nearly 20 hours into this playthrough. Silicon has finally come to the homeland. It is a miracle. It is a miracle amongst miracles. It probably took way too long to do, but it's an achievement. I think it's an achievement. We now have, like, most of the basic resources sourced at this point. Some of them sourced better than others. But it's good. It's very good. And we now have access to researching strange matter. No. Well, yes, but also information matrices. Which we need to produce fiber optics for, which I think is going to be a task for next stream. I've been streaming for 5 hours. It's 1:30 or it's 12:30 in the morning. I think it's time for me to call this stream. Let's go check out where we look at... I should have saved the game. I'm sure it auto-saved. sure it auto-saved. Okay. I just had this sinking feeling in my chest. I'm gonna save the game. That's fine. I just had this sinking feeling in my chest of, oh no, I forgot to save the game. Let's load up the Milky Way. I know we're still barely a blip on the galaxy, but I feel like it's just kind of the way that I end my streams now, at least when I play Dyson Sphere Program, is I just kind of jump out and I check out the Milky Way, see where we stand compared to our neighbors, which is very sad. Our power generation is not good, but it's a fun little thing. You know, we get to see how our stars slowly grow brighter in the darkness, which has an appeal. It has an appeal. It just also takes like a week to load up, which is less than good. All right. And here we are. Like, where are we? Wait, I don't even see. Oh, there we are. We're right there. Little tiny dot. 11.4 gigawatts. Not much power. Not much power at all. But it is our home. It's where we live. It's right there. We have grown. We are a noticeable dot rather than an insignificant speck. We're still not much brighter. We're still not bright at all compared to some of the places around us. But we're there. We're definitely there. And that's good. I still don't know why that star is purple, but that's okay. 969 engineers. That's great. Yeah, last time we saw some of these super bright clusters with like 1,000+ players at them. That's wild. Absolutely wild. But thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. It's been a lot of fun playing Dyson Sphere Program. It has been. I'm pleasantly surprised. Even though I played the game like a couple of years ago, I was gonna stream it a couple of years ago. And thanks for the follow, Nerdy Dragon. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the raid too. I'll try to get my raid settings fixed for next time. But yeah, I never bothered to like record or stream myself playing the game because I'm like, oh, this is boring. I'm just sitting around and I'm not really like doing anything. But that's kind of the nice thing about streaming the game is that it spurs me on to actually do things. Like, if I was playing this on my own time, I would just kind of be sitting around waiting for resources to come in and be like, yeah, I could make this go faster, but whatever. It's fine. But because I have to kind of, I don't want to say force myself, that's the wrong word. I have to make myself do things and not just sit around and do nothing. It means that I think I've actually gotten a lot farther into the game in 20 hours than I did in like probably 30 or 40 hours the first time that I played the game. Years ago. It took a couple years ago now. But yes. So tomorrow I think we're going to go to Caesar 3. I don't think we're going to play Dyson Sphere Program tomorrow. I work tomorrow night, so it's a little bit of a shorter time frame. And I'm going to finish some of these games that I've been playing on and off all year before the end of the year. But until then, folks, happy gaming. Have a good night.